When you want high school football action, go with the best. Glenwood Titans football on 970 WMAY. Here's Mike Wennmacher.
Welcome to the Glenwood Titans weekly preview as we move on to week number 5 in the season, almost halfway through the season. Last week, the Glenwood Titans traveled to Jacksonville to take on the Jacksonville Crimsons. A very entertaining game. Final score 42-24, but the game was actually closer than that final score indicates. At the end of the first half, it was 28-21. A big play in that first half, towards the end of the first half, was the Titans' ability to put together a 2-minute drive. The score was tied 21-21 with about 50 seconds left to go in the half, but the Titans were able to get on the scoreboard, take a 28-21 lead in a halftime, and kind of steal the momentum from the Crimsons at that point. The Crimsons came out with the ball to start the second half, and the defense finally made a stop, holding them to a field goal. And from there on out, the Titans took control of that ball game. The defense forcing 2 turnovers against the Crimsons. And once again, Donovan Hammond's having a huge game. He had 4 touchdowns. We may be starting to nickname him the ATM, the nickname we gave him to Tony Giovanelli last year, the automatic touchdown machine for Donovan Hammond. He has 4 scores. Miles McAdams has an excellent game. The defense steps up big. One of the big stories coming out of that game, though, is middle linebacker Eric Kerr, who had been nursing what they thought was a deep bone bruise and now has a hairline fracture in his leg. So he'll be out 2 to 4 weeks. So it'll be interesting to see how the team responds. One of the big plays in the second half of that game was a play that the Glenwood Titans have run for years now, kind of their bread and butter play, called the play action tight end seam. And I'll go to the board and kind of diagram that play for you. What that play does is, because the Glenwood Titans are such a good running team, that when they fake the handoff to the running back, that kind of sucks the linebacker in and gives the quarterback a window to throw. They have to throw it in between the linebacker and the safety. But with the linebacker sucked in on the play action fake, it gives the tight end some open room in the middle of the field. And when a tight end goes one-on-one with a safety, usually the advantage goes to the tight end because they're a bigger player. And in this case, it's Daniel Helm for the Glenwood Titans, the sophomore tight end. At 6'5", 200 pounds, he's going to have an advantage over most of the safeties in the CS8+1. It's a play the Titans have run for years now, but this is the first time all year that we've really seen the Titans be able to run it effectively. So hopefully they can build on that and continue to use that as a weapon in their offense. Now this week they'll be taking on the Gateway Tech Jaguars. They're a team out of the St. Louis Public League. They come in 4-0 and with a lot of gaudy numbers. In fact, they are a team coming in to this game averaging only over 40 points a game offensively and giving up less than 10 defensively. But as Lee Corso would say, not so fast, my friend. The thing about the Gateway Tech the Jaguars, is the fact that the teams they've played thus far have a combined record of 1-12. So they really haven't played a lot of stiff competition. So it's going to be imperative for the Glenwood Titans to get out early in this game and really put the Jaguars up against it, because they have not faced adversity at all this year. We will bring you all the action of the Glenwood Titans versus the Gateway Tech Jaguars. The home game this week. We'll have the pregame at 6:30 and the kickoff at 7 on 970 WMAY, the news and talk of Springfield.
Listen all season as the Titans take on the Central State 8. Glenwood Titans football on 970 WMAY.